What is up, guys? It is Carly here, bringing back the weekly dose of horror series. Yes, feels like it's been a while since I have sat in front of the camera and done one of these videos. Pretty much I decided to stop it during October because I was doing 31 days of horror, so you were getting a video from me every single day, and I thought it was just kind of overkill to also be doing this as well. So now that that's over, I figured I would try to bring this back and hopefully, get back into doing it every week. So, yeah, we left off with The Seas, which is crazy. The year's almost over and we're only in The Seas. So, doing great, guys. But, today I'm here to talk about Cemetery Man from the year 1994. Unfortunately, this has stickers all over it. JP gave me this DVD, and they're the kind of stickers that are annoying and hard to get off. But yeah, so Cemetery Man 1994. This movie essentially is about this cemetery watchman who lives on the premises of the cemetery with only his mentally handicapped assistant. The dude is pretty much nonverbal and has the mindset of a child. So these two kind of live together on the cemetery, and there is an issue where once people die, eventually they are coming back to life as these flesh-eating zombies, and this watchman's job is pretty much to kill them when they come back to life. So that's basically all he does day to day, as well as take care of the cemetery. And one day there is this young widow whose husband has just died, and he kind of gets involved with her, and this tragic thing sort of happens, and it leads the cemetery man to his name was Francisco de la Morte, of course. It kind of leads him to start questioning life and existence and all that. So the story kind of goes from there. I'd seen this movie once before, and I gotta say I didn't really care for it too much back then. I feel like I didn't really understand it a whole lot, and I just couldn't get too invested with the film. Upon rewatch, I definitely liked it a little bit more. It is, I will say, more of a dark comedy. Well, not a dark comedy. It is a horror movie, and it does have comedy elements to it, which I did not know the first time around. And the humor in it is kind of that dry, quirky humor, which doesn't always work for me. And I think that's one of my main problems with the film, is I just don't really find it overly that funny. There are some moments that I do enjoy, though, and I did find that I liked more this time around. I enjoy the scenes with the sort of mentally disabled assistant character, and he kind of gets involved with this very young girl. I believe it's only like a 14-year-old girl who passes away, and I do enjoy those scenes. I think they're pretty entertaining, and I did get some amusement out of that, I will say. The movie, to me, it's 99 minutes, which is longer than movies. I consider a short movie to be around the 85 to 90 minute category, so it is kind of long, but at the same time it's not overly long. But for some reason, I felt this the first time, and I felt it this time. The film just feels long to me. It feels like it runs to the 2-hour mark, and it just kind of overstays its welcome at times for me personally. There's just some scenes that I'm not too interested in, and I kind of get taken out of them, and nothing has really changed too much with that, but overall I did find it a little more entertaining this time around. The humor kind of connected with me a little bit more. The storyline I felt was easier for me to follow as well. It's not overly difficult or anything like that. It's just if you're not paying as much attention as you should the first time around, you're probably going to miss some things and kind of maybe think it's stupid, but it's really not. It's a decent storyline, and the look of the zombies, I enjoy the look of the zombies. I think they look decent. I think in Italian movies, they always kind of nail the way zombies look in general, and it's no exception with this film. So I do like that, and the main character you're following is entertaining. The way he just talks and delivers dialogue and things like that is for sure interesting. Like I said, just some of the dry humor doesn't always connect with me, so that's kind of one of the issues I do have with the movie. Overall, though, it's not bad, not for me. I know a lot of people love this film and adore it, but for me, it's not for me. It's not one that I really connect with too well. It's not one that I want to run back and rewatch like other people. So this one I give a 7.5 out of 10. I think that's a pretty fair personal rating for it. So yeah, 7.5 for Cemetery Man. Thank you guys for joining me for this weekly dose of horror, and hopefully I'll be back doing these regularly. If not, definitely at the start of the year, I'll try to get more into it. You know, it's kind of bad timing with it being like the holidays coming up, so I don't know if I'll be busy or not, but I am going to try to do these weekly again. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will hopefully see you next week.